your host. Give it up for your host. Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. I like this spot. This spot look nice as fuck. Like, you know, like this shit look like they go, you know, like a cover charge to come in here or something. So you're gonna come in here and it's gonna be like, all the ladies go to the wall. You know, that type of shit. It seemed like some place Fat Man Scoop used to play at. You know what I'm saying? Like this, y'all look good. Y'all look like y'all got money. I love this type of thing. You know, when you around people, they go look, you good? You alright? Well, you look like you was fuck somebody up. I was looking around and you was like, hey, nigga, like, we got money. Anyway. Nah, but my life been good. My life been good. I just had a birthday recently. Clap for me. Clap for I'm in my 30s, which is cool. Alright, cool, yeah. I like being in my 30s, it was cool. Only thing I hate about being in my 30s is sometimes you gotta talk to people who's 20. I don't know if you ever spoke to someone who's 20 before, you find out real quick that they're stupid. I don't know if you ever had a full conversation, it's rough. Not all of y'all, but just most of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Most of y'all ain't shit, bro, to be honest with you. I was talking to this lady, it was after a comedy show, getting off stage. And you know how like normally you speak to somebody, you converse. It's like I say hello, you say hello, we call that conversing. You know what I'm saying? I went to say hello, so I seen she wanted to talk to me. I was like, how you doing? And she was just like, purr. I was like, what's happening here? I've never had an animal sound pronounced before I say something. I like being in my 30s though, because you get to learn a lot about yourself. Like I learned recently that I was ticklish on my finger. Such a bitch ass thing to be, ticklish. Nobody respect ticklish. I said I was ticklish, some of y'all ain't even laugh. Y'all was like, I don't support bitch ass niggas. I'm soft, my guy. Man, it's crazy though. The dude tried to bond with me one time over being ticklish. I didn't like that shit. And he came up to me, he was like, bro, I'm ticklish too. No, we're not about to do this tonight. Not at all. Don't come over here. He was like, nah, man, for real, bring it in, we ticklish. I was like, sir, get the fuck away from me. He was like, giggle, my nigga. I was like, yo, don't fucking touch this. I came from the Bronx, so clap him for that. I like this shorter ride instead of going all the way to deep ass Brooklyn. It's nothing. Yo, you good? God, yo, what's wrong with that? Yo, I don't want to throw hands. Damn, you want to? It's cool. It's just Brooklyn far. It took me 4 days to go to Brooklyn. Okay. All right. You ain't never came to my house before. I gotta go. You act like you came to see me specifically. I'm coming to tell you jokes. He was just like, yeah, nah, that's too much for that. It's too much. I wasn't about to distance, man. God. I can't imagine if like we was having a regular conversation. I'd just be like, yeah, man, you know the Nets. Don't you fucking say nothing about the Nets. Cam Thomas, my nigga, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. Well, I live in the Bronx. I like living in the Bronx because nobody will come to visit the Bronx. That's my favorite part about living there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no tourists in the Bronx. As soon as you out there, it's like everybody, we know each other. They be like, oh, Ish? Like, what's up? That's it. I like living out there, man. But I like it. I also like it because it gives you like a sense of edge. As soon as I said I was from the Bronx, like, man, people move their purse closer. It was just like, this nigga steal. Yeah, it's cool living in the Bronx. It's cool. And even when you go out of town, it's like even better because people think you live in New York City. Everybody think you live like Nation Central Park or some shit like that. Like, everybody like, oh my God, like you must live like right next to the city. I was like, no. I live in the Bronx. And they were like, oh my God, I didn't know you was doing that bad. You know, it's cool living in the Bronx. Only thing is you can't do everyday things when you live in the Bronx. Like the other day I went to McDonald's and I almost lost my life. You know what I'm saying? I took 5 steps in. It was like a man cursing out the entire establishment. But it wasn't like normal curse out. It was like robbery level. Like I walked in, he was just like, yo, if I don't get my motherfucking McChicken, I'm slapping this shit out of everybody in this McDonald's tonight. And I'm like, sir, I'm just here for a Sprite. Like, I don't have nothing to do. The cooking staff in the back. I like it though. I like living there. It's cool. It's cool. It's a good time to live there. Rent is cheap. Don't move up there though, because it should be more expensive. Yeah, I know. When my mom was like, "Why do you live in the Bronx?" And I told her how much my rent was. She was like, "You know what? I understand." was like, all right, cool, man. But like 2025 been a crazy year so far, man, for all of us. It's been crazy. Craziest thing is for people who travel, like these flights have been crashing and shit. That's been the craziest shit because like now when you post up a picture of like with flights, it's like niggas be telling you their deepest fears and shit. Niggas hit you with all of the brand. They be like, yo man, you know I always loved you. I know you just went to Jamaica for 2 days, but I've always loved you. You was my favorite. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. Okay, cool. Crazy thing is all the flights that's crashing is the flights we trust. It's like, you know, American Airlines crashed, Delta. When Delta crashed, I was real upset because I was just like, damn, bro, like what other airline can I ride, bro, you know? And then it crashed, and then nobody died. And I was like, only Delta can be that great. You know what I'm saying? Only can be that great, bro. Like, everybody died and we all got 30K for doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a come up real quick. Crazy thing is all these airlines are crashing and Spirit and Frontier is doing good. You know what I'm saying? It still ain't making nobody go over the Spirit or Frontier, but it's just they doing well, bro. I went to Spirit one time just to test the waters, you know? I went over there and they ain't have no cups. I was like, yeah, this is the reason why I don't fly here. Yeah. I walked in, it was like a normal conversation. I was like, yo, do y'all have I would like to get something to drink. He was like, nah, we out of cups, my guy. I was like, I didn't know this could even be a thing. How do y'all leave the airport with no cups? You know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, it's what happens. I was like, word. I was like, so what we gonna do about this, you know? He was like, stop being a bitch. So I didn't know you could talk to people like this. I paid money for this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get a drink. And he was like, man, tilt your fucking head back real quick. I was like, did you just tell me the air sent me nothing? Like that. Nah, but I hate people who travel and they make traveling their whole personality. You ever meet some of them people?